everyone and welcome. My name is Jennifer Long from Sew a Story. Today I have a special gift for all of you. It is a free pattern for a limited time and I'm going to walk you through a couple of the special techniques. It's in honor of Hush Hush 4 from Riley Blake's Designs. I have a SKU in there. We're going to talk through it. So come on in and join me. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jennifer Long from Sew a Story. I am an early childhood educator turned Riley Blake Designs fabric designer, and I am excited today to share with you a free pattern for a limited time. It is a paper doll that is traditionally pieced and quilted. So this year I am part of Assorted Designers for the Hush Hush 4 collection. This is a low volume collection that Riley Blake puts out, and they choose 21 of their fabric designers and they each get to design a SKU that is low volume and that goes in this collection. We're actually all going together to design a center block that's a 6-inch block for the sew along that is called From Our House. So this is what the quilt along looks like, and inside you can see that there is a different 6-inch block. This is the pattern that's free on the Riley Blake Designs website, but each designer is sharing their own unique 6-inch block to go inside, and I am so happy you're here. I'm going to be giving away my pattern, one of the paper dolls. His name is Dax. I'm going to be giving him away for free for this month only. And then these dolls end up in my shop. I have a set of 4 already happening. But here are the dolls that I'm just releasing, inspired by this SKU. And this is Dax himself. So we're going to talk through it all today. We're going to talk about how to make a wish while you sew him together or her together. And I'm also going to share with you, this is an option, but if you have a cutting machine. So I don't often do that here, but I actually love to cut out using my Cricut Maker. So I'm going to show you how to cut it out that way, but you can use whatever raw edge applique method you do for the little magic wand, and I have some extra touches to go on there. So first of all, I just want you to come on in. I want to share with you the 2 patterns that I am releasing this month. So this is them. This is the little girl. Her name is Charlotte. Starts with a C, and this is Dax. He starts with a D. So I have 2 previous, if you go into my shop, from A and B last year, and then we're going to go through the whole alphabet for paper dolls. So this is C and D. We're going to add, here's the A and B. I'll show you. Oh my goodness, aren't they adorable? Oh my goodness. So we are going to add a little extra touch to Charlotte and Dax today. I want to show you my SKU here, and I'll drop the camera down in a little bit and we'll go through further detail. But before I do, I just want to share this SKU with you. This is Catch a Falling Star. So you can see it is light. It has kind of a goldy yellow color, a very soft coral, and then a very soft blue. And then there's some stars that are in little jars, and then also like a little net to catch the stars, your wishing star. So I thought we would have to make these little dolls that are called Make-A-Wish dolls, and they'll have to have a star. So a couple of things that you're going to need before we begin is you'll need your SKU. I'm going to use my SKU from the Hush Hush 4 collection. So I'd love it if you grabbed a yard of it, or a fat quarter, or whatever you like. I got myself a whole bolt because I actually love this. I might even get myself a second one. It's one of my very favorite prints. I also have a couple of complementary solids. So these are the color palette that I used in this collection. So I'm going to use solids that complement this SKU for their clothing. You'll also want a couple of extra SKUs. So I have my Doll Maker's Rainbow here, and so you'll want to have a couple of those extra SKUs for the skin tone and the hair. Whichever way you are going to be doing that raw edge applique for the wishing star, you will need light sewable heat and bond. So you will need to either use this if you're going to do a tracing method, which I will link my favorite raw edge applique method that I personally love to use in the description of this video. And I'm also going to share with you how to use it on a cutting machine. A couple other things that I'm going to do that are like a surprise at the end is I have a product with ThermoWeb Heat and Bond. It is a heat product and it is called Sparkle Paste. And I curated these 4 colors to go with this collection, or with this SKU, if you will. And I'm going to be using these just to add some detail and real sparkles for that Make-A-Wish. So this is a wonderful, it's paint on fabric, and it's actually heat activated. So there's nothing like that out. It's pretty exciting. So you can add sparkles to whatever you want, heat activate it, and then you'll be able to wash it and have it forever. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna drop the camera down and let's make a wish together. Okay, so let's get started. We are making the Make-A-Wish paper dolls here with the Catch a Falling Star. This is my SKU from Hush Hush 4 collection, and there's all these adorable little tiny nets with little sparkles. Some of the dust is coming out. They're catching stars. They're putting them in little jars, and it's kind of in this gold and sky blue, a little bit of coral in their SKU. So this is my SKU for Hush Hush 4, and this is my free block that I'm giving away for this month. Otherwise, you can, in just the 6-inch size, if you want the pattern in 6 and 12-inch finished sizes, 6.5, 12.5 unfinished, then you can grab the pattern in my shop. And this is C and D of the Paper Doll series. So this is Charlotte and Dax. Nice to meet you. We are going to add the wands and the stars to them and a little bit of sparkle. And this is the A and B paper dolls. So you might want to collect them all. At the end of the alphabet, we are going to have something spectacular. So it's super fun. Make them and collect them. These are all traditionally pieced. Again, they come in the 6-inch size, but I also have them in this pattern in the 12-inch size. So there's Charlotte and here is Dax, and you can see that SKU, how lovely it turned out there as well. All right, so let's get started. I have a few confetti cottons that I felt really matched well with this print, and then I've got my sparkle paste here as well that I thought worked really, really well. And then I have my pattern, and you're just going to follow along in the pattern. I always do cutting for everything at the beginning, but I also do overall cutting, as you can see here, so that you know what the fabric requirements are. Here's the cutting per block, and then it's really easy step-by-step illustrations, so you know how everything goes, and it's very, very easy to follow. I'm not going to give you a tutorial on sewing this, and if you need a half rectangle, triangle, there is the templates in here just for her hair. And if you do need this, I have a tutorial already on the Sew Story web YouTube, so you can find it through the link in this description here, or you can just search it up, half rectangle triangle by Sew a Story. So what I did already was, you're going to need to do this either way. Here are the star templates for the 12-inch block and for the 6-inch block. So if you are making them in the traditional method, you're going to use your light sewable heat and weight. Heat and bond. I like to use the lightest weight because I find when I'm quilting it, especially if I'm doing it in a long arm machine, it can kind of gum up the needle a bit. So I use the lightest one I can, and then I'm always going to stitch around it anyways. Depending on which size you want, you would just trace it on the paper side, and then you would fuse it to the back. Because I'm going to do this in my Cricut Maker here, I've already have these colors, so from over here, that have it fused onto the back. So I'm going to open this up, and I won't show you in this tutorial like the screen from a cutting machine on how to do that. If you want that, please put that in the comments or let me know, and I'm happy to give like a more tutorial on how to use this. I just kind of wanted to inspire everyone to have fun cutting, as well as yeah, just sort of see what other options there are. If you say, what is an SVG file? A SVG file is used to cut. Okay, so I have all my settings correct for what I'm going to be doing. I'm actually going to cut multiple stars so I can decide how I want to put them all, and I might end up putting extras. So you can see that this is a lot smaller, and I've just lined it up here, and I'm going to measure how big it is, and I'm going to put that into my software so it knows what to cut. Now this is the fabric grip, and it is backed with fusible web there, and it's a little bit less sticky than the paper one. So okay, I have my fusible fabric setting. I have it set on my rotary cutter, and as you can see, this is blinking, so it's ready to go. I have all my settings correct, and I have it pushed in, and we're just gonna let it start cutting. It's just the amazing part of the fun. And I want to make sure that at the back there's also nothing to get in the way. Okay, it's ready to go. I'm going to press start cutting, and it's just going to assess, and it's going to start cutting out my stars. I'm going to do that for each one of these, but we're going to let just watch this for a while because it is so fun. Now I do have the rotary cutter set, and I do have the depth set to a cotton fabric backed with fusible paper. So that is important to know, so that you are cutting all the way through, but not too hard. And yeah, we're just gonna let it cut out the stars. Like I said, I have a number of stars because I thought it would be lots of fun to just sort of sprinkle them all over the quilt, inside and out. All right, so there we have it. Now it's cut everything. I'm going to let it come out. And I'm going to take a couple of my tools here and just pull this off. Okay, so it's pulled most of it off. I just have to do a couple here. Good. Here's my little star that goes over there. Okay, so I'm going to start to put those over there. Take them off. Those are my little 6-inch ones, so you can see that they would be just gorgeous for the wands, but I also have them one on each of their outfits too. So I'm going to just gently work on this. While I'm pulling this one off, I'm going to get the next color ready, and I'm going to come back once I have all of my stars cut and ready to go. Now I'm cutting way more than I need, but I do want to make a full quilt of these wish upon a star, or make a wish dolls. So you know, I'll need them, and I think I'm going to use some of them in the border too. I love to just use these for all kinds of different things. So you can see how wonderful and how clean it cut. So I'm going to take the next color that I'm going to work on, and I'm just going to repeat that same process. I'm going to adhere it to that, and I'll let it just keep running, and I'll come back once all of these colors are cut and we have some options of stars and how to position them and what to do next. Okay, so I had lots of fun cutting out lots of stars. Makes it so easy when you have a cutting machine. And all right, so let me just take I'll just move these over here. So doing Charlotte and Dax, I'm gonna move this cute skew over, and here I go. So I've been sort of trying out and experimenting with some different stars. So I want one on her dress that is complementary, and I could have it straight up and down, or do you see if I kind of give it a little bit of a turn, it gives her sort of a softer feel? Do you see that? So that's like totally your option. And then you can do the same thing here with this stars. You can kind of give it like a little twist if you want. We're also going to do just a hand stitch line in here afterwards. Just like a running stitch or a chain stitch is fine in, you know, only a couple a couple of strands of embroidery floss, like maybe 2 at the most. I want it to be pretty dainty. So you're going to take this the backing of the paper off. I usually just fold it and it comes off really easy like that. And I will angle that where I want it to be, and this where I want it to be as well. I'm going to take it over to my little ironing spot, and all you want to do is just go up and down. You don't want to drag it across, so you just want to lower it down and lift just enough to sort of adhere it there. Okay, so we're going to get these pressed, and then what we're going to do is just add a little bit of sparkle paste. So while I'm just, here we go. Now I can hear it. So sparkle paste is a new product that I have worked together with Heat and Bond to create. You heat set it, so it does need to dry for at least 30 minutes. I'm going to apply it with toothpicks. Oh, that was loud, sorry. I'm going to apply it with toothpicks, and then I'm going to use something called pressing paper and just put it on top after it dries. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Come on over, Dax. All right. I pull the paper off the back, just like that. I want to have it slightly angled. This one is off already. And I think I want that one to be straight up and down. This one I want to give a little twist to. Oh my goodness, so much fun and cuteness. So I was even thinking I could put little borders around here. I mean, this is going to be really great inside the log cabin. That's the free sew along that we're doing for Riley Blake Design. So you can do the nice log cabin and even just maybe add a couple stars into it. Like, oh, wouldn't that be just cute? You could even add some sparkles in there too. Oh my goodness, so fun. Okay, so there we have the 2 of them. Now, what I'm going to do is just start to add a little bit of sparkle, some sparkle paste. I think I'm going to use some of this color. It's like the snow, the frost color. And I'm just gonna open it up. Oh my goodness, yay. I'm gonna take a little toothpick of it here and just add it to around her star to start. Oh, it just shimmers. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'll bring you close in a second. Oh, how exciting. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Can you see? We have to let it dry for 30 minutes before we heat set it. I'm just going to close that one up, and I'm going to do the same thing with the gold on the star on her wand. Might try something a little bit different. So I'd love you to be just creative with this. So I might just try making little dots, gold dots on the star. Oh, wow. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, so fun. Okay, I'm going to bring you close. Don't worry. So these are, oh, it just looks like little jewels, like tiny little sequins. And then the best thing is it's going to heat set when it's all done. This is a great thing that, you know, teenagers, children, like anyone can kind of help you with, because there's no right or wrong when you're adding sparkles. And it just really adds to like the dimension of the project. It just really adds to the fun. Oh my goodness, look. Okay, I'll bring it close. Oh, that is gorgeous. All right, we'll do something fun for Dax as well. Maybe Dax will have just kind of like streaks lines in his star, kind of like this. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see what you create. You, you can embellish these and make them as personal as you want. It's so fun. Wow, I feel like a kid again. Oh, how fun is this? Look at that. Oh, I love that one. Okay, I'll wipe that off. Put that in. And I think I'm going to add the same shimmer that I did for Charlotte's star to Dax's star as well. All right. Good. I had a paintbrush here. I'm pretty sure that I think I like my toothpick the best. It gives me the most control for this tiny little spot. Oh, yay! Well, and there you have it. I'm going to play for hours and hours here and just keep adding a little bit more details. After this dries and I do heat set it, what I'm going to do is take 2 strands of embroidery floss. The color I have here is 2620. It's an Aurifil. It's kind of a medium gray. And I'm just going to do it a straight line. I'm going to draw it in an invisible or wash away marker, and I'll just do a straight line and a running stitch, or maybe even a chain stitch all the way down, but not too thick, like two strands of floss at the most, from the center of his star all the way to his hand, and same thing here and here. And there you have it. Oh, I almost forgot about my 12-inch fun. Well, let's just pick the stars together, shall we? Okay, let's pick the stars together before I let you go, because I don't want to let you go until we're done having all the fun. So, oh, I like that. Ooh, I do like that. What do you think? With a blue star? Yes. Okay, let's move these big ones off so we can really get the look. Okay, I think so. Yes, let's put her beside and see what we're doing. I was thinking the lighter blue to pull in that. And then I want them to tie together. What do you guys think? Want to see it with the lighter yellow like his shirt? Oh, I kind of like it so it pulls the shirt in. I'm just seeing something. Could we do it like this? Maybe, like a shadowed star. Okay, I think I'm going to do it like this though. All right, so I'll get working on this and I will see you guys again soon. Thank you so much for being here. I had so much fun sharing this passion of mine to catch a falling star. I hope you love this SKU and that you ask your favorite retailer online or brick and mortar shop to carry it. If you're a shop, please do mention that you have it there. I hope you download the free pattern. If you want to get the whole collection, come and get the collection. And don't forget all of the wonderful fun elements that you can put on. I'd love for you to share if you make this block with me on social media. Please tag me at @sewastory_Jennifer Long. And just can't wait to see all of the fun things. Just a little bit more about if you like what you are enjoying here, you can follow my YouTube channel. I'm giving lots of content and tutorials every single month, so it really helps if you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can join one of our Facebook groups. We have one for doll making and one for quilting. And then I also have 2 memberships. I have one that's open all year round. It's called the Pattern Club. And it is an amazing membership that gets a quilt pattern and a craft pattern every single month. That's on the Sew a Story website. And then the closed membership is the Modern Ragdoll membership. It is a machine embroidery membership. It's only open up a couple times a year. We go deep tutorials and patterns into machine embroidery using the Sew a Story copywritten technique. And we talk about all things dolls related to like stuffing and machine embroidery and business and photography and just like all of the topics that would be of interest if you like dolls and machine embroidery. So if you like any of those, I'd love to see you over there. Thank you so much for being here. Again, my name is Jennifer Long from Sew a Story, and I can't wait to see what you create. Have a lovely day. See you soon.